without gobbing the paper out and going too heavy. And all it's going to do is just polish the face of the nut if you wanted it polished. You can do this with all stainless steel stuff and just polish it up a little bit so it don't look so rough. If you haven't got a pillar drill, do it in a hand drill, but get a pillar drill. Whenever you can use a pillar drill, you use one. That's what I say anyway. So I won't stand here forever videoing myself doing this with one hand. I'll show you the results afterwards. Not that you're going to be able to see much. Okay, and after taking it down, beginning to polish it, this is a bit of auto sole I've chucked on here. So all I'm going to do is start the drill up again and just put with a bit of auto sole on it. I shall, you know, just finish polishing it up. The underside of the nut, you're thinking, why bother? But you can do this with heads of nuts. You can do it with shoulders, because when we come to do the side stand up here, we got to take the shoulder of the nuts down, because there's a bar underneath the bike that is quite difficult to get this in. And we've changed these nuts, these bolts. These are the original ones. Let me bring up the original ones. And we've replaced them with 5mm shorter ones. And what we found is the head's slightly too big. It makes it a pain in the bum to get it in. So all we're going to do is just grind down the head a little bit on the grinding wheel. Just take the head off, just a tiny bit. More or less like we did on my upright, on my bike. And then we're just going to polish them up a little bit. So, alright, let me do this. Now, get the camera in the right place. Should have moved the platform really. Here we go. So, for something like this, it's good practice. It's very good practice for something like this, because it's nice and flat. And if I do the side stand bolts, I'll video it. I'll let Jeff do those. Because I'm used to doing all this sort of thing in my own way, in my own time. Oops. Didn't do the chuck up tight enough. But there you go. See, it's absolutely filthy and gooey and disgusting. And when I clean it up, switch off the pillar drill, and still dirty. It's holding the camera and polishing it at the same time is a little bit difficult. Got a load of glue down the hole, so let me clean that out. See that? Shiny, shiny? Yeah? Yeah, and it's come down from that. Oh, let me turn it on the other end. Yeah, it's come down from that to that. It's nice and shiny, smooth. I can carry on polishing it if I want to, but you know, all it was to do was to make sure that I don't chew that face up when I put it on. Okay, that's all it was for, is to make sure that I don't, the castling on the nut or the cannellations or the whatever it is, serrations, didn't chew that up. Okay, and this was like, 2 of these were like £1, and 2 of them on eBay without the serrations were like £4 or something crazy like that. So there you have it, that's that. Let me clear all this gubbins up. the 70mm bolt. The 70mm bolt, no washers on it. The original one is more or less flush. The 65mm bolt. It's just a little too short. You could grind some more of the head off if you wanted to. Give yourself another mil. It's an option. Oops. 65mm bolt, dome headed. I think that's the way to go, personally. Original Imperial, which is 2564, 10mm stainless, A2 stainless, 10mm by 70, 10mm washers, 10mm flange nut, 10mm by 65, 10mm dome nut. That turned out to be a very long video for something that was quite short and easy to do. But there you go.